welcome to today's episode where we tackle a very important topic, academic pressure. With me is Qasim Gitau, a University of Nairobi student who is undertaking economics. Qasim, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, how would you tell me your academic journey was and why did you choose economics?
First, the pressure is so hard. Now, I wanted to do economics, but also my parents, due to their background and how they work, they are business people, and they also wanted me to do economics. Now, that's why I chose the course, because I want to join the family business, and also it makes my family happy because they want more and more. And you know, when you learn economics, you learn how to do entrepreneurship. You become an entrepreneur, and it's a good course, by the way. I love it, and yeah.
And how would you define academic pressure in economics? Because you're doing, how would you define academic pressure to your colleagues? How is it?
The pressure, let's say, the pressure is not that much. The academic pressure that much, but to the outside world, like to the parents and to the members of the society, they just expect that you went to the university, and when you come home, you're gonna bring big things. They don't know here that even submitting a card is a problem. Now, when you're at school, you find that there are some deadlines for examination, there are some projects to research on. Now you find that there's too much work and very little time. Now, that might be one of the academic pressure. Also, from the parent side, you have to present result. You know, many of the students here at school, they just struggle not to get a supplementary. But, you know, parents want to see A's and at low a B+. But you are hunting not to get a supplementary or a special exam. Now, it's difficult sometimes because you have to work against time. Because, you know, those 4 months, you start learning a semester for 4 months, and at a blink of an eye you find that it's ending and it's the exam time. You have not submitted about 7 units, have cuts, and it's a bit difficult when you see the fee that your parent is paying and the amount of work you are doing. The pressure gets high, and the results they don't go concurrently with the fee being paid.
It has to be difficult. And how would you explain the key challenges you faced in trying to balance academic life and your personal life? What are the challenges you go through?
That affects many people who live outside the school. You know, when you're living in the hostel, you don't have much to do except going and reading. The hostel is already paid. But you know, like me, I stay outside school and I pay rent, and sometimes the rent is late and you have to work your own way to get the rent. The house is locked, you see, and now balancing the schoolwork and finding some few pennies so that you can bring together to pay the rent. It's a challenging work, because the parents, you know, when I was just in first year there, they were paying hostels. Now the hostel is a bit cheaper than the renting of houses outside the school. Now you'll find that sometimes you have less money, so you have to work, find some side hustle jobs and things like that, and balancing it is a bit difficult. Then there's the parents. You have to show them that you are content with what they are providing, and it's not enough to cater for everything that is required. Like, they just think that it's like high school, you pay fee and you rest. Now outside there you need even food, and like with the recent economy, it's not so easy. You will find things are very expensive now. The rent plus the food, compared to what the parents are bringing in, because they have already paid the fees, and you see, you don't want to press them so hard. It's a bit difficult. Yeah.
Now that you mentioned, there's a lot of external pressure. You have the rent, which is high, and parents and everything which is around you. Do you think academic success will help you overcome these pressures, or rather these struggles?
one of the things that makes someone get focused at school is the academic success. You know, it's like the Swahili proverb that says mchumia juani ulia kivulini. Like you struggle this time, and at the end you'll have to be a luxury because you worked hard. Now, sometimes it's hard, but when you think about the success that is waiting for you in the future, it just gives you morale to push and work so that you can attain the final goal. Yeah.
Now let me ask you, is the academic success, is it an internal factor? Does it come from within? Or is it more of an external factor? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it the society? Do you want to succeed because of them, or is it more of an internal thing?
Now, that answer cannot be direct, because first I want to succeed my own way, like me, myself, and I want to have many things like my own family, my house, my car, my family, and that. But also, you have to show that the parent that they didn't do zero work. Like, they paid school fees and things like that. You have to show them that, yeah, you have to succeed for them also. Not yet for you, but also for them. Also the village, you know, things are not good at the villages there. You have to work for them so that you can bring things better for them, yeah?
To change their lives.
To change their lives. So, the success is not only for me, not only for my parents, and not only for the village. It's all around. Now I have to work to meet both, to meet all the ends, not both, because they are not only two, because there is also my end. And also my family, like when I grew up, I have to have kids and they have their own needs. Now I got to work so that I can succeed, also for them, but
in the future.
Yeah.
So how do you manage stress, or at least a balance of your mental health amidst all this? Because academic pressure is not an easy thing. How do you manage?
First, the stress is a bit much, but for myself, I just say that you rely on God. God is for everything, and if it's not for God, we wouldn't be here. Now, for myself, I just focus on God and know that everything that is happening, it's happening according to His will. Now, how can I stress myself where else everything that happens according to what He wants, and I can change nothing that He has already planned. Now, I just rely on God. Yeah.
Do you think universities provide adequate resources to cope with academic pressure?
No. The university doesn't provide anything to cope with academic pressure. No. It's like the academic pressure don't even exist. They are dealing with things like drugs, and you know, someone decided to take drugs. They were not forced, but you know, you didn't decide to have the pressure for academics, because everyone is having the pressure, submitting assignment, doing the cards, pleasing the lecturer, pleasing the parent, and things like that. But you know, when they focus on, I don't know, drug addicts, I don't know, other people are dating there, they have their sessions for them, HIV and AIDS, but there's nothing completely for people suffering from academic pressure and stress that come from the academic pressure. There is nothing like that. Now, they just say that even when they are in congregation talking about stress, you'll find saying that the causes of stress, they say family, they say depression, like from drugs, they say withdrawal symptoms, they say suicidal. No one drugs and girls and men, they don't refer to academic pressure. So academic pressure is not even regarded, no mention in gatherings like that. So there's nothing that the school has dealing with academic pressure.
Now, do you think there are systems? In systems, I mean like friends, family, people, social gatherings maybe, which assist with academic pressure. Do you think there are systems which actually help?
Yeah. There are systems that actually help. Like, for me, I meet with my Muslim brothers and we talk about education. motivation, and we give each other's morale, give each other morale to work, so to attain a goal, so that we can help each other and help the society at large. But yeah, when you meet with your friends and the ones that you have a relationship with, you can talk, understand each other, explain to them what you feel, and things like that. So now for me, I just go to the mosque, sit with the brothers there, talk about the academic pressure, and you find that everyone is suffering the same thing. But when we talk, it's just easier because you know you're not alone in this. Yeah.
So, have you noticed any trends or coping mechanisms that your peers use to deal with academic pressure? What do they do?
Most of the students, they use recreational activities, like at the weekends they go swimming, others ride bicycles, and others they go at the weekend and do parties and things like that. But for me and my friends, we just go hiking, like in the mountains, cooling rivers, like that. When you don't have much for the school assignments to do, but even when it's much, you just gotta find time, peace for yourself, and just converse with each other so that you can kill the pressure. You can kill pressure.
Oh, do you think there is anything in the school system or the academic system that can be changed that will actually help to reduce academic pressure?
I think one of the things that can be done is that time for registering units should be added, not 1 month after opening. You should register unit until the 3rd month when the exam is next month, and it can be okay because you have the pressure for paying fees and the pressure for learning also. Now when the 1st month is up and you have not yet registered units, you'll find it difficult. So I would prefer that the university should add more time. Yeah.
What advice would you give to anyone who is watching right now, who is maybe going through academic pressure? What would you advise them?
I would advise them that this thing is for time. 4 years is just a little time, and it will be over. And very soon you'll be out there having your work and taking what you sow. Now, just be patient. Yeah.
Okay. I believe that is all we have for today. Thank you, Qasim, for sharing your insight on academic pressure and how to cope with it. And we've also advised for the viewers watching, if anyone of you is going through academic pressure, it's only for a short time. Do your best to cope and to succeed, as we know it is a bridge to further our success in life. That is all, and thank you for watching. I've been your host, Isa Mawir. Thank you.